Just out here chilling. Thought I have a stream because I'm bored. I just helped somebody today do something I haven't seen in a while. And I came home. The girl had the TV on, and we got these journalists here locally. We have channel 4, 2, 7, like most people in their area pulling it out of the air, right? Well, these douchebags, channel 4, they made a commercial trying to sell themselves as trustworthy. If you're in Michigan and you know I'm talking about Channel 4 News with these douchebags, man, that they're making commercials now to try to tell you they're newsworthy. Tell you what, turn off your TVs. Don't go to these NBCs, these CBS, PBS. They fill your head full of nonsense. Come to these red brick channels, see what we're talking about, and you will see the truth. We don't have to tell you what we're telling you is the truth. We're telling you, we'll just talk about Channel 4's meteorologist. We'll just real quick. Now, one of them's talking about these guys who are augmenting the weather and what kind of bombardment we got the other day with thunder. That's their meteorological shit is bullshit. What happened is the government is doing it. Okay, there's a brigadier general who claims and told the world already that every day they spray us with these aluminum, barium, and so forth in the air, and that's a good way to detonate areas with electricity. Brew up a thing and call it a wildfire and call it electrical surge from the winds and so forth. Those people who augment weather need to be held accountable for the murders that they have committed. Countless murders. There, to you Channel 2, 4, and 7, and PBS, and CNN, every one of you are dirtbags. And that's what our America needs to wake up to turn them off. Don't listen to shit they have. Boycott them. They come to your place, don't even serve them. Don't even serve them food. Nothing, man. All they have done is nothing but denigrate society. They give you events about the news, about a Phoenix building, Academy, the Phoenix Academy in Detroit, how it needs to be down, and not talking about the misappropriation from the government there. Miss everything. Look, them dirtbags in Detroit moved out of the beautiful Wayne County building, a building of the past that was here when America was founded, because of the pandemic that they caused, and they weren't getting enough revenue coming in the Renaissance Center. See, so they look out for the constituents, and they're running from the red brick people because we tell you that's a building of old. Now it's abandoned and for sale, right? Just like all the other red brick schools. Look, we built all these beautiful castles and buildings for these kids in Detroit to go to school. Go look up the narrative for all these schools that have been taken down already and that are some still up. All been bullshit and lie. The cross and the double cross has crossed us all. So that's what I wanted to say today is the message. Please turn off your TVs and at least not believe the dirt balls. We're not telling you to come, we're telling you the truth. Come see and you'll see it's the truth. Meltology is pretty easy. We tell you that you can look at foundations and tell if that building was here or not during the meltification. So get with meltology. Get with these groups. Get with the red brick chick. Get with the Dean. The machine. When he's on go, there's hundreds of videos him and Spartan Red and the Eagle Eye crew have produced. I've produced a lot of videos. Everyone's produced a lot of videos to say things. Sometimes we step outside of the realm of red bricks and talk about the government and so forth, but that's inevitable because that's the group that's hiding this from us. See, so how can we not talk about it? Plus, I think it's the meltologists of this world that are going to help rewrite history, true history, or at least a better narrative than we've been given, because there's so much we have to sort through and so much lies and deception. But we'll draw that out of those who know. and we know those who know. So it's just a matter of time. They're going to get their little new world order for a minute, and then the curtain's going to drop on them, and shit's going to hit the fan. And I don't know from there. We'll see what happens, you know. But I know where we're at right now. We're at shut up, don't move around. Look, they got everything costly to go fly from point A to point B, and they trick you and I even with that, you know. They're imploding hydrogen in these jetliners. It doesn't cost shit, man, okay? But they tag everybody lots of money. All game, the shakers and the rollers. So, anybody out there? I don't know. I don't have no chat here, nothing, just my face I can see. So, that was just a little rant, and I don't know, you know. So, we had someone already like it, so thanks for liking it. What are we gonna do? I don't have a clue, except continue to do what we're doing to try to inform more people, and maybe we'll get some support behind us, and maybe we'll get one of these billionaires or a mini philanthropist to come on board to say, hey, what can we do? What are we gonna do? Or maybe have a great idea. I was trying to get a bunch of red brick people together to buy a red brick building in Waterford, and go from ground up and restore it to its former beauty with electricity and all, harnessed from the river. So, and start educating our children where we live, and not the goobly gop of this space and wasted money with Star Wars crap and nonsense that it doesn't exist, folks. Okay, only in their heads, and they tell you that, and they want you to believe it, and then you do. Now India's on the moon, right? Bullshit. India's not on the moon. It's a light, folks. So India can't even fix their own problem. In India, they have what's called a caste system. So if you're born poor, it's because you're poor in your last life, and you deserve that. See? Fuck Indians' caste system and all those fucking leaders and nobles in fucking India. They're dirt balls, just like the dirt balls here. They get money and call themselves nobles. They're dirt balls. So, lying about going to the moon, huh? Liar, liar, pants on fire, right? I hope the world is beyond and not stuck in the NASA bullshit still with their fake CGI crap. You know, I pray that more people have awakened to the NASA deception and the fraud. You know, with these skull and bone losers and this demonic shit and all these rituals and, you know, using numbers and gematria and these actors to portray these roles, you know, from Bletchley Ford and Senator who is now a Supreme Court Justice, huh? Kavanaugh. You know, all these roles they play in the lies and the deception of their game, man. Man, I don't get it, man. They're that whacked in the head, you know. They like dressing as other women and portraying that they, see, it's all garbage. So, oh, we got Solid Rock there. What's up there, brother? I do, the chat comes up there, so I say, what's up, man? I'm doing all right, thank you, man. How's you and your son doing? Huh? Yeah, we're talking to Solid Rock here. Yeah, brother, I was just looking at, before I hit this live stream, it said you can do a live stream with somebody else now, new. Well, I've never did it with someone like that, and that's a good idea. We need to do that one day, Robert. That'd be kind of cool. I'm talking to Robert here. He's in the chat if nobody knows him. His name's Robert. He's from Canada, and he has more petrified, melted shit than probably most geologists have, and he has a better understanding of what's going on in this realm than a lot of people do. I'm not sure, but I think he even resides in a building that was here when the melt occurred. He'd have to investigate and look around in that building, but he probably does. But all around him is nothing but petrified remains of everything. You name it, it's been petrified. Yeah, so a lot of shit. I've shown Robert a tooth one time that I have here that I found in my backyard. A tooth of what? I don't know. It looks like a tooth. It could have been something else. I don't know, but it has a signature of what they call coral, petrified coral, and that's Petoskey. And I don't live in Petoskey, Michigan, so why is Petoskey here? See? And the coral's on the tooth. So, and the tooth is, I don't know, about yay big, and that fat, and about that thick. And it looks just like that type of tooth, an eye tooth, right there. If that's what they call that tooth or whatever. So anyway, I'm doing good. So if nobody's seen Solid Rock's channel, go check his channel out. He shows lots of melted stuff and petrified stuff, and you see his son. And anyway, I hope you're doing good, Robert. Yeah, I just had to say something about these stupid ass newscasters we have here. Think about it. They got to make commercial and trying to inform you to trust them, that what they're telling is the truth. Huh? Most of them journalists can't even spell journalist. Swear. We got one in Detroit. Hey, he's so dumb he played with fireworks. He blew his own eye out on the 4th of July in front of his kids, celebrating a false narrative. See? See? So, I feel sorry for the guy who lost the eye and all, but, you know, it's poignant in a way. You know, here he is, a meteorologist, and with an explosion, see, and they want to talk about new clouds and so forth, huh? We know, you know, who's augmenting the weather, but the journalists don't talk about it. But this guy, he's going to celebrate the 4th of July, this big lie, with these fireworks, and blow his own eye out in front of his kids on 4th of July. Wow. And you just think about that, man. We have already, we're having the 4th of July when we're having a climate problem. We're having a fucking issue with these son of a bitches burning up woods everywhere, burning down Maui, burning all kinds of chemicals and railways and trains and so forth over and over and over. And then we're going to buy fireworks from China that's got the same crap in it to create those colors and blow it in the air. And you know what? Everybody who does that doesn't realize that all you do is harm yourself, harm all the animals around, and later make it easy for them to detonate areas with electricity and vibrations and fire. Bam. Wipe out a whole area. So, red, white, and blue, the lie. See? Are you starting to see? See? Bang, bang, bang. But no, nobody can see. Nobody can see. The journalists aren't talking about the other night when we had a thunderstorm here. It was a series of explosions over and over and over and over and over in the sky. Okay? Not a normal, it was man-altered. It was altered weather, again, by these people who augment the weather. See? So, wake up to that. What else? Nothing here. It said, don't even give me protocol to type back to Robert, so I just got to talk to him. So, yep, you can't trust nothing anymore, especially these journalists. These people are telling you the only thing they could tell you is true is, you know, that one neighbor shot the other neighbor or this and that, you know. You know, just go around to these cities and you'll see that you have no police, no law enforcement. They're just policing the area where they want it to be terrible and wrecked, where all the red brick buildings are. They're leaving it that way. And then they cause this weather to hope to cause havoc on those people. See? And that's what they're doing. You know, and how much money was spent. Those people, whoever's leading, like in these major cities, and the governors of each one of these states that I mentioned, and some of them that want to run for president, need to be immediately locked up. All of them. What they're doing is nothing but denigrating humanity, and they're getting a wage doing it, fleecing our money, making up laws and crap. They're busy making up laws and crap while this crap's going down, taking people's houses, making sure the law works to take people's houses and property. In Maui right now. See? Them are the kind of people we have in charge. We need to get those people and weld them in cells, folks. All of them, not some of them. Locally, federally, they're all no good. We need to start from ground zero. New leaders, all of them. Oust them all. They're a bunch of parasitical scumbags who are succubuses. That's all they do is ride the beast and do nothing. Talk shit. We challenge you dumbass leaders to come on the Red Brick channel and see what we're talking about. Real history, making history, in the midst showing that a tyrannical group of people have hid these pockets of survival after the melt that were energy buildings, tech on the grid everywhere. Redesignated all these buildings to be insane asylums, churches, hospitals. See? That's what happened, folks. Greed, hungry, power, energy, ka. The soul, where the soul resides, in the capitals, in the ka cells. See? Words are spells, but you don't even know. We don't know what these words mean. Capitala. Capital. Well, that's a building. Ka is energy, where the soul resides. Pitala means bronze top. See? So the capitala. See? Cathedral. See? See? Robert knows. Robert knows what I'm talking about. He's French. He's got more than one dialect of language, and he knows words are spells. And it's been a trick. Just like they trick you to want to shave your face. It's been a Gillette trick. See? They want men looking like girls and girls looking like men. There's something wrong with these folks, bro. You know? If I look like a girl, boy, we'd be one ugly bitch. Yeah, that's right, Robert. Yeah, they talk about the Vikings, the 6 kings. See? But it's a Viking. And yet there's 13 families on the crest. You know, even Walt Disney, and 1 seat's empty. 12 are taken and 1 seat's empty in the 13-ring circle. Yes, sir. Yeah, Robert knows what he's talking about. So he's there, and I think Quebec. I think that's right, Robert. You're in Quebec, right? So his son speaks English, 2 languages. I speak 2 languages. I have a broken language of, you know, a little French, a couple words and shit. But I could speak German fluently, a couple words, and in Italian I know a couple sentences. In Vietnamese I know. And that's about it, man. I don't speak German that much, but I pray in German every night before I go to sleep. Every night of my life since I was, as long as I can remember, 5 years old. Same prayer. Matter of fact, I taught it to my girl. And now she says it every night with me too, and she sounds like a German woman. Now, she says it very well. With enunciation and everything. So that's kind of cool. So, yeah, the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, that's sitting on a star fort You know, Robert's got the Statue of Liberty. So yeah, Statue of Liberty, you know. So we go all over. We go to Belle Isle, and you see that was something that was here in the past. We go to Mackinac Island, that was something here in the past. It wasn't built, it was fixed up and moved in. See? Right, exactly. See, so thanks for sharing that. Hope that enlightens to some people there. There is definitely etymological meaning of words. And just like Robert was pointing out here, Vikings, Six Kings, Statue of Liberty, your soul. See? So, you know, and so forth. You know, even as simple as hocus pocus, the tree locusts have spoken. So, we've been live 20 minutes already. It's hard to believe. We got someone got the blower out. I hear him blowing. I'm getting blowed out here with some oil here. Yeah, to religion, right? Huh? Exactly, Robert. Look, if we want to go further in life, to 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 progress, what's the opposite of progress? Congress. See, we congress. We congress to less of a man, less of humanity, while other people putting us in charge. We didn't progress, we congressed. And that's what happened to us. That's what happened to everybody. Everyone's living in stick houses everywhere. No beautiful red brick castles around right here. But infrastructures of them are wrecked all around here, and we call them churches. And railways and airports and hospitals and insane asylums. And now they're wrecking 1,700 beautiful red brick buildings in Detroit of the past because the eye is on the prize and they have to destroy these. Why do you think they created this Ukraine bullshit? Because of YouTubers. The YouTube community exploded. They even said the people that are in charge there with the CEO and stuff, the Polish girl, they wish they would have iced so many other things in the past when they were silencing everybody, taking people's channel in 2019. They had more of a no-holds-bar 2018-19, just taking people's channel just because they were revealing the truth. Nobody did nothing. It was no, they take your channel for just make up shit, you know what I mean? Misinformation and this and that, when it's the exact truth and there's no debating it. Hold on, we live in America, you know, we say this and you say that, you know, you don't have protocol to just take what we said down and not let the world examine what we said. And see, that's what meltology does. Meltology shows that these Frank Lloyd Wrights and these Nikola Teslas and these Edisons only were re-engineering the past. It's all bullshit. Your narrative of your poets and your laureate songs in regard to what they're telling you has all been made up, folks. Just, you know, and then you teach your kids what Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny, and you go ring a bell and throw some money in a basket, right? While the pedophile group continues with their same thing, snatching kids up, doing all the craziest things that you don't know, and you're part of it. 1 billion of you people, 1 billion of you people are the problem. Don't throw money in that basket no more. They won't, you can't, they need furniture. Take their furniture away. Huh? The Catholic Church and their catacombs could feed this fucking whole planet for a fucking couple hundred years with just the gold and riches they have there that they've taken from the red brick realm that we never got to see. There's some more facts, folks. Huh? They're a bunch of book burning, no good. Look the history up. Where do half these torture machines come from? From the Catholic Church, the Templars. They say they don't exist. Yeah, they do. It's the neutral country. Same group. Huh? That's who you serve. We are the Pentagon, America. They are the Octagon. See? You got to wake up. Some people don't even know that. But so many Americans today are already a slave to the system. They need the system because they paid into, they're getting Social Security. Like, I think it's like 49% of American citizens right now are dependent on the government. And there's alarming rate there who are now dependent on it, who are drawing welfare and different things through these lawyers. And lawyers is what really wrecked America. I'll say that. Lawyers are even the Masonic number to 33% these dirtballs get. And you see on television, every other commercial is Sam Bernstein telling you how much money he made with no fault in law lies and scams. Okay? You know what? Sam Bernstein should come visit me and we'll talk about how the unchecked evil of these operations of law show and what they really do. Half of them are frauds. I'll show you one that there's several of them. I know one personally that went through Mike Morris, that the whole intent, and he got a bunch of money, and the whole intent to do this is to fraud them, and he went through the whole gamut and he got paid. So how many more are like that? And this is a young black guy I knew who got paid through Mike Morris. See? And that's just another, person that's involved with this law scheme and how we have our system set up. It's so fraudulent, man. And then the amount they get. Another example, my friend's daughter died by the hands of no good doctors, okay? They forgot to put the suction tube back in her mouth, and she drowned to death on her own spit. Well, with everything said and done in court, Feiger, he settles out of court for $1 million. My friend gets the money. The daughter's name was Kelly. And the only thing that happens is she turns into an opioid head. And now she's dead. And it just I don't know, folks. The stories, I could tell you story upon story about these dirt balls in charge. And they're in your face every day. Every day they're in your face going to tell you how much money they made doing this and doing that, scamming, working the system, fleecing the system, and your insurance rates go up. Hell, you drive to Pontiac, only 1 out of 10 drivers has insurance there. The cops aren't pulling them over for not driving, but there's no fault laws. They're getting in an accident and I'm hurt. What's up? See? And the lawyers get their money. See? Just a bunch of scam asses. That's what they are. Dirt balls, man. We need to eradicate this no fault laws and all kinds of stuff. When I get my driver's license, there should be automatically that I'm insured to drive in the state of Michigan. Okay? Period. All the horse shit. And then the state wants every year. How about elderly people that lived in a home 30 and 40 years, paid their home off 20 years ago, still have to pay taxes? Man, fuck you, you American leaders, man. Huh? And then you get a 10% increase of all kind of shit and best medicine and all that. And then we have to deal with all these canker sore politicians who are so old they're having seizures on the stage, can't talk, can't walk up a flight of stairs, can't think because they're not thinking, folks. What's up, Curtis? Yeah, and they leave out all kinds of, right, everything's been emitted. See, all the books have been omitted. Like if we just read the book of Enoch, we would say we're right in that time. And they even talk about the group of people who are so tyrannical that the book says Christ has to come early or all flesh will die. Well, who could do that? These fuckers who are augmenting the weather. I heard it the other night. Boom, 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 boom. That ain't nothing, folks. It went on for like that for an hour and fucking something, man. It was crazy. Well, guess what? I have fucking less than 15% battery remaining. I gotta go plug in or shut down while I'm walking. So I gotta get the battery going here. So if it shuts down, folks, good seeing y'all. Yeah, just doing a little rant here. Thanks for stopping by, Curtis. 47, Patricia Stanton, Robert Drake. It's gonna shut down. I mean, here we go. My girl's wanting me anyway. Let's see. I got a plug. Did I make it? Okay, I made it. I got plugged in time, folks. But I don't want to sit here. I don't have a long cord or nothing. So, so I just end it there, folks. You know, the battery ran out quick. I need me a new phone, man. So anyway, that's good to get on a little rant. It gets out your system, gets other people's voice involved, gives you different points, because Robert put some points out there today in regard to words, again, our spells, and to look at those things, and maybe some of those different things that we learn together is how we use that in our daily life to get something. Like today, I was talking about red bricks at the Eagles Lodge today while I was helping get some DVR and DVR cameras up in the air, but they didn't have the right, they were incompatible cameras with the DVR that they had, so I had to leave there. So they have to get the correct cameras or change that box out. So that's what I instructed them. So that's what they're doing there. And then I came home and I just had this little rant. So I was talking about the red bricks there. That was my point. So always talking about the red bricks if I get a chance to enlighten people and tell them, look around, all the Capitol buildings in America were here when this country was founded. And when it began, they were just fixed up and moved into. The biggest Masonic temple in the world is right here in Detroit, Michigan. We are the whole world. So we're waking up together, and I love how many meltologists are out there showing stuff, and the people that are following them who have the real heart and soul, man. So peace to all you, and that's it. Let's do this together, folks. Let's make some noise, if nothing else, because I don't have the answers, but I know collectively we are a force to reckon with, folks. So let's do this. Peace. Red bricks to y'all. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Sound good?